Yes, what's up? How are you doing? Of course, from wherever you are catching us from, as long as you're from Africa, Nigeria, to Senegal, to Burundi, to Rwanda, anywhere you are, I want to say thank you very much for watching. My name is Luzay Andrew Anderson, and of course, this is Luzay Andrew Anderson Show. Of course, we are always here. Yes, you can go ahead and subscribe. In case you subscribe and you feel you've loved the video that you've watched, it's also very, very, very easy. Go ahead and, of course, click on that bell so that you're the first. Of course, each time that we upload a video, you're the first one, of course, to get to know what we have uploaded. So this time around, we have come and we're going to be talking about Zari Hassan. Yes, we are going to be talking about Zari Hassan. It's going to be a very long story that you're not supposed to be missing out. Very, very important. Okay, now Zari Hassan of late, of course, they've been trending on social media. To be specific, yes, on Twitter, Facebook, and together with Instagram. And that is Zari Hassan. She's the lady we're going to be talking about today. Zari Hassan, of course, most of the people, you know it very well. She's very known for having dated Diamond Platnumz. Of course, original names, Nasib Abdul Juma, aka Diamond Platnumz, of course, all the way from Tanzania. But now let me take you through the story very slowly. Here, the reason why we decided to do this story is we want to give you all the people that she has dated, all the men. Of course, Zari Hassan has dated, and of course, some of them, she has gotten kids with them. All the way, she has dated guys from Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, even some guys in Europe, yeah? So the list is endless. We tried to get a paper. This one here, all these are the names of the people she has dated. That is Zari Hassan. So let me take you through for the people who don't know Zari Hassan. Zari Hassan, it is said that of course she was born on the 23rd of September. That is 1980. That is just speculation. But of course she is in her late 50s. She just knows how to work on her body, look smart, and be molded. That is one most important thing. Of course, she's a Ugandan socialite, also a business person. But of course, she started also as a singer. Yes, as a musician. She was born in Jinja. That is some district here in Uganda. And of course, she had a husband who died later on. Kati, I'm going to be telling you the entire story. So, I don't want to take you through, I don't want to take you into very many stories. Let's first start with this lady, a socialite, a businesswoman, who is a Ugandan by nationality, but of course went and settled in South Africa, where of course she left and came back to Uganda after losing her husband. So, in short language, we would be saying she's a widow. But of course, again, moved on. Okay, let's start with the men she has dated in East Africa. We are starting with East Africa. East Africa, we should also not forget, of course, the main man that all of us did know. And of course, she got 2 kids with that gentleman. That was Ivan Semwanga. That is gentleman number 1. Ivan Semwanga, of course, went ahead to die. Of course, that was in May 2017. He died, and they had to do the burial here in Kampala, Uganda. She left South Africa then and then came here for the burial. It was a very good burial. Of course, she was one of those dons, guys who got money, and he got buried with money in his coffin. Yes, even in the grave, they threw their money together with champagne. It was really, really a good burial. Of course, rest in peace, Ivan Semwanga. That is one of the guys he did it. That is gentleman number 1. Gentleman number 2. Of course, that is Nasib Abdul Juma, aka Diamond Platnumz. That is gentleman number 2, all the way from Tanzania. Of course, Wasafi. When it comes to Zari, as long as you're a celebrity or an artist, she would make sure she dates you. And more so if you're younger than her. She likes it when they are young guys. They got money and they are celebrated. Basically, they are celebrities like Diamond Platnumz. Of course, dated that one there. And of course, got a couple of kids. But of course, Diamond noticed later that they could not be staying together for a while because the lady was old, number 1. She was older than a guy. Over 20 years older than Diamond Platnumz. So that's why they decided to separate everyone went their way. But of course, we cannot forget the adultery of Diamond Platinum. But of course, they did not get married, so it was just slipping around. So that is gentleman number 2. Gentleman number 3, of course, that is King B. They dated with King B for a while, kiss here and there, and then of course she noticed, she always wants it when a guy got money. The guy did not have enough money, so that's why they decided to split. So there is another one. This one has money. He's a Ugandan. That is William Bugembe, aka Boss Mutoto. That is gentleman number 4. Of course, the guys, the men that Zari Hassan has dated or slept with. And that one is a Ugandan. Of course, he got some money. So if you got some money, some 6 bucks, yes, Zari can always date you. Gentleman number 5. Yes, there we are having Isaac Lubega, aka LK. You remember the gentleman who was in Big Brother house? Yes, that is LKA. Of course, they did it. That is Isaac Lubega. He's also Ugandan, but of course, because he was popular and he was in Big Brother, so Zari felt like, I can have a ting wagwan with him. That is gentleman number 5. Gentleman number 6. Of course, all these guys have done Kalika Pum Pum Fire them say with Zari Hassan, and that is Farouk Sempala. Oh my goodness. Farouk Sempala was dating one of the ladies, of course, Underwood, in the Airborns. For the people who love watching those things in Uganda here, it was a very popular show. And of course, Farouk was dating Underwood. But when Zari Hassan noticed that the guy had 6 bucks, and of course, in the newspapers together with internet, the guy went viral when he took a picture and his Kalika Pum Pum Fire Demse was Wagwan up there. So Zari Hassan felt like, I have to date this guy because his thing was like this boom, this size, yes. So they dated for a while, but of course it did not last long. Then gentleman number 7, that was Ringtone Apoko. They dated, they kissed here and there. Yeah, imagine you're one lady, you're in your late 50s, and you've had relationship with all these guys, and of course all of them are younger than her. Then White Brian, gentleman number 8. They dated for a while, but of course how it happened, of course she was in Tanzania, that is Zari Hassan, and of course Brian White is a Ugandan who has who had some money and trended a lot. Of course, when it comes to Uganda media, that was 3 years ago. They dated and they, he felt like he should have Zari on his list too. So guess what happened? Yes, Brian White called Zari and then was like, we have a charity that we want to run and maybe you can pass through. So Zari had to come to Uganda, and what happened? Of course, they were in the plane, private jet, and Kalika Pum Pum Fire them say Wagwan happened. Still again, that is gentleman number 8. And then this is the current guy. But before we can go to the current guy, let's not forget Grunet Official. Of course, he did also a song trying to praise Zari, and Zari also played along. And Kalika Pum Pum Fire them say also happened. That one is like 30 years younger than Zari Hassan. You can imagine. This lady has done it. East Africa, West Africa, she has Pum Pum Fire them say everywhere. So the current gentleman of course they are dating, that is GK Chopper. Yes, that is the current gentleman. He's also got some 6 pack, but of course they've been trending on social media starting the year 2022. Of course, they've been on social media more so on Instagram. Oh my goodness, kissing here and there. Then of course she brought Ugandan norms and culture. Of course, when she's serving the guy food, she kneels down. She's one of the ladies who have dated the most men in Africa. That is Zari Hassan. But of course, for the people who don't know, she started as an artist because she wanted to be in the limelight. Yes, it was 13 years ago. You can imagine. when she released her first song, you can go on social media, try to Google it, then you'll be finding the music that I'm telling you about. Even it's on here on YouTube. Just go on YouTube, write in Zari Hassan, then make sure you just go in filters, and when you go to filters, try to look for a channel. Of course, it stopped working, I think, like 9 years ago. But of course, Zari Hassan started as an artist. Yes, and she released her first song 13 years ago. And of course, Nakowa Okuyamba. Yes, I stopped helping people. That was one of her first songs 13 years ago. Then, of course, for the people who don't understand Nakowa Okuyamba, in English, it means I got fed up with helping people. Then 13 years still ago, she came up with another one. Of course, Oliwange, You Are Mine. That is 13 years ago. And of course, by that time, they were still dating with Ivan Semwanga, the late. Then, of course, she released another one, Tolova. Yeah, don't get absent-minded. That is in English, Tolova. That is a Luganda word, Tolova. Then in English, don't be absent-minded. She released that one there. But of course, the last one she released, and she noticed she could not be doing music because Ugandan mocked her, and then she was like, they told her, you don't know how to sing. In Luganda, tomanyi kuyimba bireke. You don't know how to sing. Please give her. Zari, give her. And the last track she did, of course, it was Hotter Than Them. She was trying to tell people that she's hotter than them. When she was here in Uganda trying to promote her music, that is 10 years ago, of course, she did the same as the list we counted. Yeah, over 10 guys. Those are the ones, of course, popular we could come up with. But she did the same, Kalika Pum Pum Fire Demte, with the national TV. Of course, there was one of the producers there. Yes, who used to put on glasses, did the same. WBS was training by that time, also did the same because she was trying to promote her music. So when we start talking about Zari, I think we cannot stop. But of course, dating currently, it is GK Chopper. So if you didn't get the list very carefully, so if I mention your name, and of course you did Kalika Pum Pum Fire Them Say with Zari Hassan, you put up your hand. So number 1, Nasib Abdul Juma, aka Diamond. Your hands up. Very good. Thank you for reporting. Number 2, King B, where are you? Thank you for reporting. William Bugembe, aka Boss Mutoto, where are you? Very good. Isaac Lubega, aka LKA, where are you? You know, he's dating a couple of women. Very good, I've seen you. Then we are also having Farouk Sempala, where are you? Ringtone, where are you? Niceness, you say present. Ivan Semwanga, okay, that one is a deceased. He didn't attend today. Brian White, where are you? Oh, Brian White is sick. Oh, sorry, very sick. Thank you. Of course, GK Chopper. Very good. You're always present. Thank you. Of course, this is what we call Zay Andrew Anderson Show. In case you love the information that we fed you up with, it is always very easy. Just go ahead, subscribe, and after subscribing, feel free, of course, to click on that bell. And you're not supposed to forget, our producer is Abu Calls, yeah? So just do that until when we meet up. Thank you very much for watching. Bless you.